I was 27 the year the Fedcom Civil War reached the boiling point. The media saw us as young gods, lords of war, striding the battlefield in our engines of destruction. The holovids captured our stories and spun them to the masses. For some, it was a time of terrible sacrifice and loss. For others, it was a time of great opportunity.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. And yes, this is going to be exciting. This is probably one of the best installments of the MechWarrior 4 series with Vengeance, Black Knight, and Mercenaries. This is the updated version, the MechTech Pack version 3 here. And we're going to go in and we're going to try to kick some butt and try to win this campaign. Just popping back to the roster here. What I have done is I've chosen to go with the Northwind Highlanders, and they have different starting points in this game. Northwind Highlanders don't get any specific tech, like they don't get advanced clan tech like the Wolf's Dragoons and Kellhounds get, and they don't get the powerful Lost tech weapons like the Grey Death do. They just get a little bit more money. So I didn't want to start off and be like, oh, I already have clan tech, I don't need to worry about upgrading that slowly. I wanted to start off with IS stuff and work my way there. And so a little bit of extra money, and that should be my thing that I have. So let's get into the campaign and see what goes on.
Welcome to the Command Center, Commander. The first step in securing a contract is the Star System Overview. From there, you can view contracts available in each system. Once you travel to a star system, you can click on the Orbital View button to see more details about the contracts available. The free market allows you to buy or sell mechs and armaments and hire new lancemates. The Mech Lab allows you to modify the loadouts of your mechs.
Okay, so just the initial bits here are just some tutorial stuff, but we're going to go through it because, hey, we might as well. We can see we have a message from the MRBC, the Mercenary Review and Bonding Commission, and basically saying you've passed all your trial sponsorship programs, qualifying tests, and exams and tests, and we're gonna have a promising career and go out and make the Northwind Highlanders proud. Interesting thing they have in this game compared to all of the previous ones is you have to manage an economy of your unit. You have a balance, you have per cycle expenses. These expenses change based on the mechs that you have. So if you have a really expensive assault in your group, it's going to cost more per cycle to keep those things running. And you have to worry about your drop fees and worry about your repair fees and all that kind of stuff. And you might even find yourself running out of money. We also have our rating here, which is the Mercenary Review and Bonding Commission's rating based on the best 2 lances I can put together. Currently that is F, but we're going to do our darndest to get that to A+ as fast as we can. We have the star systems, which we can see the different planets we can jet to. Orbital view, which once we're on a planet, we can choose a mission. The free market, which is just like the black market back in Black Knight, where we can buy and sell stuff. But now that we have an actual balance that we keep with our character, we don't have to worry about it. Like in Black Knight, we had to make sure that if we were giving them 100 points of stuff, we were trying to get 100 points back, because there was no economy in that sense. We just had to be a one-to-one trade. So if anything we didn't take, we lost in the value. With this, you can actually just sell something and just have the value and save it for later. And then, of course, the Mech Lab to change things up. So let's go into the star system first. We have 2 choices. We have Eaton here with a convoy capture, the Sky Separatists, and we have Halaron 5 here, Coastal Defense, the Transpax Corporation, and Search and Destroy. Now I'm going to start off with Halaron 5. Also, for a lot of these missions here, I'm going to just make this jump. It will take 1 week, and it will cost me 125,000 Z-bills plus my per cycle fees, which were 700? I can't remember. It's back there. So once we jump, we'll take another look at our command center here, and we can see that our current balance is down now. We paid money to get here, so we have to figure it out somehow to get that money back up. We can do that by doing missions. And there's an interesting thing with this game, is you can have Steiner or Davion as your sort of routes that you go down. There's 3 different endings. I believe it's 2 down the Steiner route, with it breaking near the end, and 1 down the Davion route. It might be the other way around. I can't remember. But we're going to go Davion first. I'm actually going to play this game most likely twice. We're going to go Davion first. Is it? I got to figure that out. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out before it's actually important that we decide which way we're going to go. But one route ends up with you either taking your own base and becoming independent or joining the clans, and one route has you become a loyalist to one of the factions. So we're going to start here with Halaron 5 Offshore.
Our main opposition in this engagement will come from Halaron 5 militia naval units. A large task force of naval vessels lies several miles off the coastline, consisting of 2 destroyer groups and the aerospace carrier Indignation. The Navy is not expecting any resistance, so a good bloody nose should send them packing.
Okay, so we have to defend the platforms here. Halaron 5 Offshore. Defend an offshore drilling platform on the northwest coastline of the planet's secondary continent. Militia naval units have made frequent raids, taxing the facility's operating budget beyond acceptable margins. By offering mercenary contracts, Transpax Inc., an HM&E subsidiary, takes defense from its commercial interests to the next level. Let's get into the mech lab and see what mechs we have available. And oh my god, it's pink. For some reason, every one of the mechs in the mech pack here is pink, so we are going to paint them. We have all sorts of parade colors too. Oh, look at all those. Those are amazing. Federated Suns. Oh, great. Okay, so what do we want to pick here? We are in sort of an Arctic kind of area, so maybe not winter war, maybe like sort of an off Arctic. Can't tell. An alpine. Ooh, those look kind of nice. Snow leopard, a taiga winter. I'm gonna spend so much time painting my mechs. Sure, let us go with snow leopard for our mechs, and we have a pair of chimeras, a pair of fleas, a pair of Osirises, and a pair of ravens. So we're probably not going to need even the ravens or the Osirises. They're a little bit weaker mechs. We're going to equip our chimeras, and we'll just we got to see what we can equip. We have like no weapons. We just got a large laser, an MRM-20, and a machine gun. We'll leave the AI mechs the same for now because we don't really have much equipment to work with them. But we're going to change our armor to ferrofibrous. We're going to put on that AC-10 because that thing looks great. We'll put back on that large laser, and we'll go large laser AC-10. And we'll keep the jump jets. We'll keep the speed. I think this is, fine. It's got good heat efficiency. It's okay firepower, but we're just a medium. We'll get the large laser on left click, AC-10 on right click. We'll take Chimera 6 in here, but we gotta paint the rest of them. What did I choose? Snow leopard. Okay. Snow leopard. We'll, in the future, paint our different lances, different colors and stuff like that. So I'll be able to tell at a distance which lance is which color. Excellent. And we can also pop into the free market, see what's available. You can buy more pilots. Some of the ones that I go after are the ones with high gunnery, such as like Blaze here. Scrapper's also very good. He's got 95% gunnery. And Bullseye, of course, as of his name. Really, really well. Good gunnery there. But you also want to watch out. They've got their own hiring costs to sign their contract, but they also got weekly salaries. So you may want to get a weaker guy and then train them up, and you don't have to pay an increased salary later. But most of the time, these guys are, you know, they're not too terribly expensive considering the fact that we're getting millions per mission. It looks like we can buy some mechs we wanted to. We could get a Wasp, a Dasher, a Wolfhound. We can get a Clan mech, we can get an Uller, those Kid Foxes, or we get another medium. And I think we're going to go. We're not going to do any mech, free marketing yet. We're going to save that for the next mission. We're going to put this guy in the next Chimera, and then the Osiris, and the Osiris. And you can see we have a drop weight of 140 tons, and a drop cost of 210,000 C-bills. So if you wanted to, and you could save a little bit of money if you feel like you could cut a mech, but we're going to take everybody just cause. Let's launch into our first mission.
The Transpax coastal facilities are straight ahead to the south. A total of 4 large offshore platforms are at nav points Alpha and Beta. The residential and depot buildings are centered around nav points Gamma and Delta.
Spectre 1, this is Deneb Control. Looks like you got here just in time. We show multiple inbound vectors in the water running coded signals on the military band. Over.
Roger, Deneb. Heading to Alpha for visual confirmation.
Alpha Doc confirms militia watercraft escorting barge. Looks like they came to do a little shopping.
I'm sure they won't mind if we check their credentials. Moving to engage.
Okay.
And I'll knock them down.
Let's move on in.
Take these guys out and minimize damage to the docks.
Roger. This is the Deneb Control. Militia units have opened fire on the platforms. Take them out quick.
Roger, we're on it. Spectre out.
Okay, we're hustling to take out these patrol bullets in time. We gotta get these bullets.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, of course, the first couple missions in this game start out quite nice and easy. Just
Alpha looks clear.
having you
Hostiles.
take out boats
Status
and
report.
tanks.
Second set of signals coming in from the east. Wait one. Data confirms another barge and some hovercraft. Barge is withdrawing. Condors and harasses are coming in fast and hard.
Making best speed to Beta.
Right, and we're moving off to Beta now. And of course, I played this game so many times. These first few missions are almost memorized for me. But you may notice something. You may notice the fact that it's widescreen now.
Enemy detected.
Yes, the updated version of this
Enemy detected.
Contact with
has
enemy
support
hovercraft.
for
Engaging hovercraft. They're
widescreen
moving on to the
resolutions
base.
and
Nav point Beta.
all that kind of
reached.
stuff. So, thankfully, that is being done. But we're gonna go and get the ones that are on the base here. Hopefully, we can do a little sniping with our jumps. Yeah, we landed a shot, but didn't kill him. Unfortunately, if there was an Ultra 10, we probably could have done it. But if they do too much damage to the base, see, we have a secondary. We get another 500,000 C-bills if we stop them from destroying too much of the base.
Target
So
destroyed.
we are focusing on taking them down as fast as possible, so that that doesn't happen. Oh, just stomp on you. That works.
Vector 1, be advised.
Normally, it works
SATCOM
out.
shows the destroyer Reynolds moving in from the task force. The carrier is launching
there we
nightshades
go.
in support. ETA, 1
We'll
minute
take
to your
off
location.
over top.
Hovercraft
And
neutralized.
in this game, holy crap,
This is the
those
Deneb
are jump
Control.
jets.
Turret grid is at 80% efficiency. We can't handle the destroyer unsupported. Move your lance to intercept, Commander.
Okay, Spectre Lance. Now we earn that check.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pilots, don't
Enemy aircraft
line
heading our
yourself
way.
up to fly over me in a straight line. It makes it way too easy.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. We have our
Target
first
destroyed.
big opponent coming up here in the form of the
Enemy
enemy
detected.
destroyer, the Reynolds.
Roger. Copy.
Everybody attack them.
Get in close to the destroyer and their turrets will have a hard time tracking us.
This thing actually has a large amount of death that it can hit us with. It's got LRMs, it's got, I'm not sure if they're MRMs? Whatever those ones are that have a little bit of a yellowy trail to them, orangey trail. They're not LRMs, they're something worse. They're like ship artillery or something stupid. And they hurt. They hurt a lot. And so, oh god, don't shoot me. Please don't. As we try to beat this mech up.
That did it.
Hey,
Target
we got him.
destroyed. Target eliminated. Target's
Flying through the
destroyed.
air.
Great work, Spectre 1.
Yeah.
Looks like you were worth the money.
Don't you forget it.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll upload our mission report to MERCnet and have new contract offers ready by the time you're out of refit.
Affirmative, Control. Spectre 1 out.
I love it when you can, Because the mission ends a few seconds afterwards, you can always just jump jet and be flying at the end.
Transpax has verified mission success and released our payment from escrow. It is unlikely the naval militia will give up with just a bloody nose. Though nothing is on Mercnet right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see us on defensive duty with them again.
And this is the mission debriefing screen, much more detailed than the last ones. We can see any mech salvage, weapon salvage we got. Nothing this mission, but we should get some soon. Our mech, our pilots, we're going to be able to take up to 2 lances, so all of these will fill up with pilots eventually. You can see how they improved, so you can see Rufus got a little bit better with his piloting, so did Shredder and Hannibal. They never really got a chance to shoot, so their gunnery didn't go up. Well, we can see our mission payout, just over 2 mil, with an additional 500,000 because we managed to defend the majority of the coastal facilities. And our expenses were a 1-cycled expense plus our drop fee, and comes to a new balance of just over 8 million. But yeah, that'll be it for the first episode of MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. We're going to continue on here, and we're going to take the war across the inner sphere for fun and profit. Well, thank you for watching, and good hunting.